Hello, behaviour support and anybody else that's watching. Today we have a duo hack team SWF on Dead by Daylight. It's for the support team again. We know they're together because they was joined the lobby at the same time. They're both cross-platform and they're both asking for Macmillan. We get the grown in storehouse and you'll easily be able to tell straight away that they're exploiting the game. Me and Shadow are a survive with friends, and there's the first gen instantly. I instantly call out hacker to Shadow, and she's like, it can't be, it must be a bug because the generator time's not going down the numbers at the bottom left even though they're popping. So we carry on doing the gen thinking it's a bug, and then another one pops the other end of the map, and then the generator numbers catch up bottom left and there's only 2 left. So we turn around and we're like, well, yeah, we're not being part of this, so we're not going to progress this anymore. We have a look at the names in the lobbies. We just stand here, just waiting. That's within like less than a minute, all 4 gens have popped. Even with a duo, it's 40 seconds a gen, we know that. There is more evidence to follow though. So we're going to run over and see what's going on with the chase from our perspective. He's chasing one of the Dwights. He sees me. I'm like, yeah dude, I'm not even bothering. Just go and deal with him. So we just stand here knowing what's going on. Hopefully he leaves me on the floor. He does. And now I can get a view of what's going on when I'm slugged on the floor between these two. And we will see shortly. I'm not editing this out, so you can see the entire game, what's going on. If you keep an eye on the Dwight on the hill top left, he's not healing, he's not self-caring. I don't believe he's got a med kit. And that's about, I don't know, 3 seconds worth. And then as soon as he approaches him, I believe he insta-heals on the hill. Not entirely sure, but we'll see this. Me and Shadow just intend to do nothing. That could be a genuine heal actually in hindsight. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute though. Thankfully I'm running Kindred as usual, so we can see everything what everybody else is doing once the guy gets a hook. So we're going to follow him. We know something's going on, at least with the gens. There he is again. I think he's the main culprit, the not Dweet, I believe he's called. I did try and look up this guy, yeah. I did try and look up his Steam profile, but it was non-existent. The guy he's with, however, does have a Steam profile, and I have sent that to the dev team. I'm refusing to heal him because I know exactly what he's doing. So now, I'm going to go over here. Shadow is staying by the shack to watch what's going to happen. We know they're a survivor friend, so we're both going to hide and see what happens. So, there we go. Insta-pop the other gen. There you go. Speed hack. Crawls straight past Shadow. Ninjas the save. Straight back out. Speed axe to me. Drops the pallet and speed axe himself away. And I'm like, right, okay. Well, that's fair. If I look to my right, you'll see him still there, trying to bait him again. I'm just following at this point. This is the sort of shit that ruins DBD. It really is. I mean, there's no point in doing this. The game's easy enough. You don't need to ruin it by doing this shit. Some people say, oh, it's funny. No, it's not funny. It's really not funny at all, in the slightest. And if you do find it funny, there's something wrong with you. We go over here. There he is, speed hacking with his mega torch. There's his friend coming in. And now spamming on hook, off hook. Look at my score, top right. Look how much score he's giving me for this. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There he goes again, speed hacking around the place. So now we're feeling bad for the killer because, well, this is completely unfair. He's going to DPip him. He can't even get a bloody hook. So me and Shadow decide to go and give the killer our hooks. Meanwhile, this guy's just trolling him by every time he gets hit, just putting himself on the hook so he can't actually down him. And then speed hacks himself away. Does a half vault through the window. Hooks himself mid-vault so no one can use the window. Insta-heals himself right in front of our face. So we're telling the killer, just get us mate, don't worry about it. You can get us. There he goes, speed hacking on the floor again. So we're trying to give the killer some score, some hook score. He's nodding at us like thank you. Trying to prevent his D-pip, the poor sod. Yeah, Shadow's like, leave me on the hook. I'm like, come on dude, just come and kill me as well. He gets smacked down. Puts himself on the hook again. Speed hacks himself away. I'll get Shadow off so we can get at least another hook on her. Instead he goes for me, thankfully. And then now, the spiteful little twat Dwight decides it's a grand idea to even prevent him getting my hook by sandbagging himself on the hook to prevent the killer hooking and getting some score. So yeah, me and Shadow just sit here for the endgame collapse, give the killer a bit of extra score. Meanwhile, Dickhead thinks it's a grand idea to just keep the killer waiting, take his game hostage. The killer gives us a friendly little nod there in appreciation, one would assume. I want to be quickly getting into the spectate mode here to see what's going on. But bear in mind, in this state, because he's hacking, he's preventing the game finishing. So there's no endgame collapse, because he can't actually succumb to the endgame. So he's just literally holding the guy's game hostage. Yeah. Absolute moron. I did fill in an in-game report. I did email the dev support, give the Steam profiles, and I did put timestamps in the email, sent the IDs, sent my ID, here's their IDs as well in case any of you lot run into them. Did a report there for, what was it I reported him for? Exploiting. I reported them both, being as they're a SWF. Had a look on the Steam accounts, they have got bans. Well, one of them's got a ban already. So yeah, both duplicate torches, both duplicate map offerings. We know they're a Survive with Friends. Yeah, and hopefully this will help get these guys out of the game so they can't do it to anybody else. Quick little video there for the support team, and hopefully that makes my emails a bit clearer. Cheers, hope to hear from you soon. Ta-ra.